A tear of sorrow fell from the phoenix, burning a gaping hole in the man's leather shoe. Yet, instead of anger, the man was elated. Capturing a mythical beast would allow him to complete the king's task. But the phoenix gradually began losing its radiance, as if life itself were draining away. Kind-hearted Ivan ultimately couldn't bear it, and released the shackles. Freed from its bonds, the phoenix seemed reborn, instantly bursting with searing brilliance. It soared skyward, shooting toward the heavens. At that moment, to thank Ivan for his kindness, the phoenix left behind a feather imbued with magical power, a feather that would prove crucial in resolving his crises time and again. However, upon returning to the palace without the mythical beast, Ivan faced execution by the king. Though he produced the magical feather as proof, it had already lost its glow. Everyone mocked him as if he were a fool. As expected, Ivan was led to the guillotine. At this critical moment, the feather on the ground suddenly radiated golden light. The clouded sky instantly became as bright as day. The fire phoenix had arrived just in time. Under the incredulous gazes of the crowd, it perched atop a tower spire. Now everyone believed Ivan had tamed the divine beast. Reluctantly, the king publicly rewarded Ivan, though he secretly harbored resentment. Soon after, the king issued a new command. Ivan must awaken the ice princess at the mountain peak and bring her back to become queen. The journey was treacherous. The king was certain Ivan would perish along the way. Unexpectedly, Ivan safely reached the princess's doorstep, but a frozen gate barred his entry. Just as Ivan wondered what to do, the feather ignited once more, drilling straight through the ice door. In an instant, the massive gate melted into water. The stubby-legged little donkey was swept away by the rush and ended up frozen into an ice ball. Wedged against the cliff, Ivan carefully entered the ice palace and finally laid eyes on the legendary ice princess. When the ice princess learned she was to marry an old man, she immediately declared she would rather die than return with Ivan. She then grabbed him and leapt from the precipice. Fortunately, the little donkey flapped its wings and arrived just in time, successfully rescuing them both. Ivan triumphantly brought the princess back to the palace.